So
yeah, I'm just gonna say like it's already like compromised whenever like the ones that are throwing the event they voted for another group.
They
And
voted.
their own-
Finder voted in the poll. So
Yeah.
the people throwing the vote voted in it.
So-
against us,
Like,
So let me read this off. So here are the judges. So we have John Pierce, right?
oh, you know how I found out what he does?
How?
He's one of the Wiggles.
Really?
Yeah, you remember the Wiggles?
no,
Yeah,
Like where they each had the colored. It's like a purple guy, yellow guy. It's like I don't know. I want to say Disney Channel, but it might not be.
sounds familiar.
It's
Yeah.
so old.
But it's like I don't know. I remember fruit salad, yummy.
Yo, hey, get this man out of here.
Get him out of here. But that's the one who gave us a 6.
And then we got Jane Liu, so founder and CEO of Showpo, Shark Tank judge.
Yeah, she was
From
the one that,
Australia.
that kind of gave us a pretty good.
Yeah, but I feel like they
But she brought it up. But she
But she
brought
had
up-
to.
She's
She
the
had
first
to.
one to critique us, and then once the others jumped on it,
Yeah,
and then she had to, had to save face a little bit.
yeah.
and be like,
They knew they couldn't
they're
all
like,
give us a 6.
I can't. I'm gonna give them an 8.
Yeah,
And lastly, we had Fred, and I don't even know how to say his last name, Fred Shabesta. He's a founder of Finder.
Mhm.
So he's a guy that
behind it all.
Pretty much.
That said, we're killing it and insane.
In the comments,
and-
beyond
yeah.
insane, and
But
then
they
gave us a 7.
6.
He gave us a 7. I
7?
think. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's all good. You look at the percentage, you see that we won, but for some reason they wanted to.
But it's weird how you could join like they posted a contest,
Yeah.
and then they judged or they voted in the poll
yeah.
against us. Like
That's just it's unethical.
Wait,
Yeah, right.
Are we able to see who they voted for?
No, but I mean context clues.
yeah,
You know?
they were
Yeah.
yeah.
So pretty much at the end, there were about almost 8,000 votes. So that means
That's
Rad has
crazy.
solidified over 3,500 votes.
Yeah,
Same thing with the other crew. And when I did the calculation myself, right at that particular time period, the spread per each percent represented about 70 votes.
Yeah.
So if we're ahead by 1%, then that means we would at least have
yeah.
70 votes ahead of the other
Exactly.
competition.
So at least the way I saw it, it was like because it was our time was 7 o'clock that it ended.
yeah.
I think it was at 7 we're both tied at 42%, even though it shows our bar is further ahead.
Right.
So we might not have gotten a full percent at this point because it's 75 votes per percent, but our bar was ahead. And then you'll look back at other times, other screenshots. There's moments where it's tied and the bars are actually in line.
yeah.
So that's how you know is it tied or someone's ahead. Just not a full percent yet, but it could be 50 votes, 60. It could be 72 votes, and until you hit that 75, you're not gonna get that percent.
Yeah,
So-
but a little more context for
Yeah.
those. The conversation is whether or not we had more votes.
Mhm.
So the
Not
finals
a higher
app-
percentage.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So we're just like the competition is who could get the most votes. But the finder people, they're saying that, well, the percentage is the same. So we're gonna tie it.
Yeah.
But ultimately, no, it's not the same. There's decimal places.
Yeah.
And you could see who actually has more. And visually, you could see Rad ahead of the
Literally.
other team visually. And you saw what it was like before when we were tied.
hmm
But for the reason of saving face, they went ahead and say, hey, you know what? We're gonna give it a tie since the percentage is the same. No, the competition
Yeah.
is the most votes, not
Exactly.
percentage.
And to note, they went off of most votes for the soloist.
Exactly. They never said percent. They just said got the most votes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So another.
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead.
So I mean, regardless, from what I've heard, Instagram actually calculate everything for you. So when it ended with us having 42, and then
It'll
having
show the winner.
41, It
Yeah.
actually it does it. So like even if like let's say like at 7, we might have saw 41, but Instagram is updating it. So whatever it actually ends at is actually accurate. So whenever it's at 42, 41, like that means we actually got that. Instagram, they actually cut it off so that nobody can add on more to it.
Yeah.
And then-
Oh.
So
So it just showed us after what the results were when it.
it updated it.
Dang. So
Yeah.
that was the end.
That was the end.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. So
Yeah.
we literally did
we
get
literally-
43
yeah,
at
we-
the percent at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually got
Damn.
that.
So they're just going off of the fact that it was lagging.
Yeah.
They use it to their advantage. Well, it's
Mhm.
lagging, so it's
Yeah,
42, 42.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can just tell they're against us. So they're
100%.
from the start.
Yeah.
From the comments, the critiques, the low
Yeah.
scores. They're against us from the start. They voted against us. Like you could just tell they're against us. So
Yeah.
But overall, we wanted to do that for the culture because overall, I think, I mean, it's kind of on brand, you know, like I think with it being Raygun's challenge and, you know, Rad Crew entering into that particular competition and representing breaking and being like one of the only real breakers
Yeah.
in this entire competition.
And the only non-highlight reel. Everybody
Yeah.
else just had a highlight reel. We actually made a whole video. Just
Exactly.
straight
Ours was a
through.
one shot.
One shot, no edits.
No,
It was
like,
just it.
everybody else was cutting videos, and
Yeah.
who knows where those shots came from? Where those videos came from? They just
Yeah.
put the song over it and said,
Literally.
"Hey, this
Yep.
this is our video."
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. It could have been a promo video from a year ago.
Exactly. So
But I like to highlight because I thought it was important for the culture. Because man, if y'all really didn't show up, man, it'd be really representative of what the breaking scene
Yeah.
is kind of moving towards.
I mean, honestly, to think about how many votes we got is like pretty
It's insane. Yeah.
Like, you know how people talk about like I'll see some stuff on Instagram where it's like, oh, I only got 100 followers on Instagram. But if you had 100 people in a room
Yeah.
and they all either kind of like, oh, we follow your stuff, you'd be like, damn, that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
If we had 3,500 people and we could see them all in one room and
Yeah.
know that they all voted for Rad, like that'd be crazy.
That's wild.
So
Wow.
so
Appreciate
breaking,
y'all.
yeah, y'all really showed out.
Yeah.
So shout out to the entire breaking community, hip hop community, everyone who supported Rad in this moment. Because I mean, without you guys, we wouldn't have been able to make it.
Yeah,
So,
if anything, it has me thinking. I'm like, damn, what else could we do, knowing that we got so many people behind us? Like,
yeah.
you know, we have a lot of support. So if anything, it like kind of motivated me to like, we should try new stuff, even if it's risky or whatever.
Man, I'm
because-
down to throw an event where the prize money comes from the community. Like it's just you put it all in and
Mhm.
it just goes,
That'd be
whatever
tight.
comes in comes out.
That'd
You
be
know what
tight.
I'm saying?